This has been a vision of mine for some time to recognize not only the youth who participate in a lot of our programs, but then also the coaches and teachers who are backing these kids who need the mentorship and the leadership to engage in physical activity. And so I took it upon myself, because we couldn't really do it in our golf outing, to recognize, as it does align with our grant and scholarship program, to recognize practitioners in the Twin Cities. And we started this last year and had two great candidates, and so I'd like to acknowledge our candidates for 2012 and our award recipients. But what I'd like to do first is all of those Lewis family, current Lewis family and descendants, what I'd like for you, particularly the adults, to come up here with me, please. That's why this foundation is called the Lewis Sports Foundation, not the Leo Lewis Foundation, because I'm just part of this legacy that's continuing. And I want Lindsay, come on. I want you to know this is just a small, very tiny. Where is Benita?
Benita, oh, she's
This is just a very small, tiny bit of our family, because my dad, who is, and his namesake was one of 11 children who grew up in St. Paul at the time, and certainly when he went to college in Missouri, met my mother in Missouri. So we're all here to help support the Lewis Sports Foundation and certainly help recognize the two award winners. And what I'm going to do, family, is I'm going to announce both award winners, one each at each time, okay? Tell a little bit background of them, and they're going to come up here and receive the award, okay? And then we're going to all support them in their acknowledgement. Okay, just hold on for a second here. I certainly wanted to say that, if you can open these, yeah. I want to give you some background, and certainly I think it has a lot to do with you know, my venture, my scholarly work in sport. It had a lot to do with the mentoring of my parents on me and my brothers. And lo and behold, it also was because my dad was a professional football player in the CFL. To give some background on him, he was a teammate of Bud Grant in the CFL and was coached by Bud Grant before Bud came down to coach the Vikings. At the same time, he was a college football Hall of Famer, and certainly was an All-American at the college level, a product of St. Paul Marshall High School, which no longer is here, but certainly was a resident of St. Paul for a long period of time. I joke to him a lot, because I tell him I've lived in Minnesota longer than he did, because he left after high school and went to college outstate. But the Leo E. Lewis Jr. Practitioner Award, which is in name of my father, who's still living and still is in Missouri, this goes out to the outstanding effort of a male practitioner who has, on numerous occasions, shown his leadership and mentoring, as well as just being there for kids on a day-to-day basis. Primarily volunteering his time, primarily being involved with kids, not just by coaching or teaching them, but then also by mentoring them and being that father figure. And I think we started this on the notion that this person would be someone who has demonstrated this over time, over a number of years. So this year's winner is someone who is a lifelong resident of West St. Paul, someone who has been a head varsity high school coach, has been a youth coach, has been a coach in several sports like basketball, football, and baseball, and has helped organize youth sports programs in the El Rio Vista, St. Paul Parks and Recreation area, and certainly is here with his wife, Amani, and their family. So I'd like to present the 2012 winner, Jojo Verdeja. I met JoJo through a program with Anthony Minus, who won the award last year. And if you can recall, Anthony was talking about the fact that his whole high school football program had an $800 budget. And it was astounding. So I befriended Anthony on several occasions and said, you know, at least we can give him a small token of our appreciation. And certainly, that's where I met JoJo. And at the same time, we understand that JoJo's done a real good job. So congratulations.
Thank you. I'd like to thank Leo Lewis and his family for this award. It's a great honor. Not a very good public speaker here, but
it's okay.
I really appreciate it. It takes us a lot of pride. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. All right. All right, JoJo. And again, we sent out a public offering for nominees, and there's no doubt that JoJo, given his background, is a well-deserved winner for this award. The second award is in the name of my mother, Doris, who was a physical education teacher, a person who was an educator and helped integrate the Columbia public school system back in the 50s and 60s, and certainly was a great support of my dad as he embarked on his 11-year professional football career. And also they met in college at Lincoln University in Jefferson City, Missouri. And certainly she was a scholar, went to the University of Missouri to get her master's degree, and taught in Columbia for over 25 years. So this Memorial Award, when I think of the person that we chose for this award, I think about a lot of things. I think about how women today have to do more than one job, not only to be a coach or a teacher or whatever it is that they do for the public, but their spouses, their mothers, and they hold up the household in special ways. And at the same time, in my eyes, for instance, they do things that really encourage youth, and particularly girls at this particular time. My mother never had girls, and it just so happens I end up having girls and no boys. So I guess that was going to be her girls. But at the same time, this Doris M.H. Lewis Memorial Practitioner Award goes to a person who has been involved with a girls' summer basketball camp that she took over and was a participant in at one time. And Crystal is a coach at heart and certainly a mentor at heart. She was born in Massachusetts, was a former Golden Gopher basketball player, actually was a head coach at Concordia College in St. Paul, and continues to coach youth, both boys and girls, in AAU and other grassroots efforts. But interesting enough, she's a NCAA, high school, and AAU game official, and continues to encourage people of color primarily to get into officiating. So she's here with her husband Andre and her 3 sons, and I'd like to acknowledge Crystal Flint for the 2012 winner of the Doris M.H. Lewis Practitioner Award.
Thank you to the Lewis family. I really appreciate this. I thank you to all the sponsors and the donors of this event. I don't take it lightly. I was very honored when you told me that it was in memory of your mom. That is just awesome. I really appreciate, and I have a passion for young people, and for it to be recognized is a double honor. So I do appreciate it. I thank my family for allowing me to go and officiate and to spend time with other people's children. I've coached girls basketball, and now that my boys are playing, I'm blessed to have an opportunity to give back to them as well. So I do appreciate this.
Right, thank you very much. Thank you, Crystal. Well, I told you it was going to be brief, but it's certainly a more valued component of what we're all about. Certainly, I'd have to tell you a little bit about the Lewis Sports Foundation. Normally we would have a number of people up here, but Before I do that, though, I want to recognize one piece that we help support. And Mike Weens is here from the Minnesota Minority Junior Golf Association, and he brought one of his young men who come and learn the art of caddying. He, as well as some of his friends, are going to be out tomorrow caddying all of our fivesomes. And Mike, will you come up and just explain a little bit about what this organization is and how we support each other? Yeah, come on up.
Well, thank you. The person to my left, who used to be a lot smaller than I was a few years ago when he started caddying, who's now a little bit bigger, is kind of an example of what we're trying to do with the MMJGA. The person who founded the program, F. Clayton Tyler, used to get taken out every Saturday by a guy by the name of Sandy Stevens. He'd go up to Theodore Wirth Park and he'd go golfing, and Sandy Stevens would take him out there, kind of keep him out of trouble, give him some advice, teach him the game of golf, that kind of thing. And so Clayton started the program, and it evolved from a golfing program to a golf and caddy program, because Clayton saw that there were a lot of kids that they liked learning about the game of golf, but they also wanted to make a little bit of money. And Clayton knew that caddying was definitely a way to make some money, but also teach some skills so they could transfer over into other areas like hard work and discipline and having to get up really early. That's definitely an art form. So anyways, I'm going to stop talking because I think I'd like to hand it over to Jeremiah and just let him tell a little bit about what his experience with the program has been.
Hi, I'm Jeremiah. I had always wanted to caddy, but I never had a chance because I didn't know who to talk to. I didn't have connections like that. My mom and dad weren't interested in the game of golf, so I was on my own on this one. Mike Weens, he's a computer guy at my school, and my mom was talking to me about the program he's with, which is called MMJGA, and they do golf and caddying things, and that was exactly what I wanted to learn and to be in. So I talked to him, and he plugged me into the thing, and he put me at a course, and I've been at Golden Valley Country Club caddying for 3 years now. I've made a lot of connections, I met a lot of people, and it was all through this through this organization. I've just been grateful because God put it in. He just made it work. So I'm thankful and I'm grateful for the organization, and it's helping a lot of kids. I see it every day. So thank you.
All right, thank you. Well, yeah, and one last thing, Clayton F. Clayton Tyler and I are real good friends. He likes to play golf like it is nothing, right? He's so obsessed, but he's been someone who we've known in the community for a long time, and certainly is a mentor to me in my program at the University of Minnesota. So it does all revolve around in a circle that we all help each other and also are committed to each other in the community. So I really applaud him for getting this organization started, but I think it also is fitting for us as an organization here in the Lewis Sports Foundation to be able to connect with youth on different levels. And golf just happens to be one way that we both reach kids through education and physical activity, and we'll keep doing that. But it's such a treat because I know the caddies, when they go out there on the course, sometimes they get a little tired too. So you may see them in the cart with the celebrity, and they say, "Celebrity, you go find the ball. I'm all right." But anyway, it's going to be hot out there tomorrow, so I would expect that everybody's going to need help. So we thank you so much, Mike, and we look forward to 15 to 16 guys out there.
Absolutely.
Ladies too.
I think we have one coming. Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, good. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, so again, the Lewis Sports Foundation in some respects is collaborating on different levels and with different types of organizations. We certainly provide opportunities and for young people to engage in the passion that they have that revolves around sport. We provide scholarships and grants for individuals who, like our Practitioner Award winners, are going to be able to use the funding that we provide for them to help improve their programming. We do camps. We provide resources for schools and other social service agencies. So anything that involves life skills in sport and involving physical activity in sport in various ways is what we're interested in. And at the same time, we're continuously thankful for all of our donors and you that have supported us throughout the years. And to tell you, Best Buy has been such a godsend for us because they've been involved with us almost every year of our tournament. So we're really happy. Paul Stone, who made it here today, has been very, very instrumental in getting Best Buy to understand exactly what we do. You know, we're a little different than other bigger nonprofits because we don't have a staff to have to pay for, and we don't have a place of business. So all of our board of directors are volunteers, and many of our people that support us here at this event, as well as at the golf event tomorrow, are volunteers. So we're really appreciative of that.